Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I've just woken up from a nap a few minutes ago. Just want to take a good nap after recording that NBA news video and get ready to watch SmackDown tonight. Quite a few video snaps. We're kind of a busy night here with some baseball, NASCAR, some wrestling, so different stuff here tonight. Let's get into the wrestling news here. So the entirety of MSG is open for tonight's hashtag SmackDown in New York, with over 17,000 expected as of press time. Set to mark WWE's highest attendance for a TV episode of MSG in well over a decade. The third highest TV attendance for 2024. It's going to be a loud crowd tonight in New York. And that crowd's going to be red hot tonight, and you love to see. MSG show should be a big deal like always. The suspense of something big happening and topping lifestyle at the world's famous arena. I have a feeling something big's gonna happen, especially during that Bloodline acknowledgement segment they're having tonight. But this is just for an episode of SmackDown, 17,000 people, and they're not having a normal stage. But I have a feeling Jimmy Uso's coming back tonight, most likely. But you never know. Something else big could happen. We'll see. But SmackDown should be fine now because they got some pretty good matches. It's gonna be a red hot crowd for a Friday night. But here's your advertised card for SmackDown tonight, live from the Madison Square Garden. You have the Bloodline acknowledgement ceremony. You have a banger here, Logan Paul versus L.A. Knight versus Santos Escobar. Jade Cargill versus Candice LeRae versus Tiffany Stratton in the Money in the Bank qualifier. And then our next Money in the Bank qualifier, Blair Davenport versus Naomi versus Indy Hartwell. I think in they should have L.A. Knight win. Probably and Tiffany Stratton and Blair Davenport. Probably who they'll probably all have win. And then Logan Paul costs LA Knight Money in the Bank. Then you get your United States title match at SummerSlam, possibly. But it's a show at MSG. I just really assume something big's gonna happen. Like, I really do. But maybe they could have Santos Escobar win. I could definitely see that. So, yesterday, Dijakovic, he announced that his contract would be expired, which, today his contract expired, and I don't think they're renewing his contract. So I hate when I'm trying not to yawn during my videos. That's why sometimes I'll pause, try not to fucking yawn. But anyways, let's get back to the Dijak news. I think that'd be. They might. I'm not gonna say fumble because I think some people throw that word around too much, but kind of a mistake letting Dijak go. Because why'd you bring him to the main roster if you're just gonna let him go? But the Ratio King, he's gonna take over the world. Looking forward to what's next, but it's kind of disappointing because why bother calling him up if you were never going to use him? Maybe a lot of the planes got fucked up, but I don't think it has anything to do with that. But they already took Carmelo, Dragunov, and Braun Corbin from NXT and take Dijak away when he could have been Trick's first legit opponent. Because he could have been Trick Williams' first opponent. That would have been a banger. Trick Williams and Dijakovic. But I think some of the call-ups are so they can get them off of NXT. Let them collect the big bucks in the main roster, and if they have something, they keep him. But if not, they release him. Unfortunately, he really fell into that hole. But I really wish he could have stayed on NXT if they weren't going to use him. I think he thought they were going to get a new contract, so they brought him up, but they're not going to use him. So they're like, and we'll just not renew his contract, let him go somewhere else. But you're telling me this dude Odyssey Jones is still on the roster and they haven't used him what one time? My lord. But I'm just gonna say it's a mistake. I'm not gonna say it's a fumble. I'll just kind of say it's a mistake because he's really good in the ring. I just don't see how you can let someone of his talent go elsewhere. So Raw from this week peaked at just over 2 million viewers for the segment involving Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio, Rey Mysterio, and Zelina Vega, with over 330,000 extra viewers tuning in versus the previous quarter. Seth Rollins and Damian Priest and Gunther segment also saw 2 million viewers, with over 270 extra viewers tuning in versus the previous quarter per WrestleNomics. Liv Morgan's a draw, pal. No matter if you hate her, she's a draw. I mean, it proves that she's really carrying Raw with bringing in views. I mean, she's a draw. People can't deny it. The sloppy seconds is a draw. So interview, I want to talk about this. Rhea Ripley got married with Buddy Matthews a few days ago. So congratulations to them. But R.I.P. to all the Gooners. Just saying, R.I.P. So in an interview with Sports Illustrated, Tony Khan, he labeled Shaq as the greatest celebrity wrestler in wrestling history. This fucking guy, man. Bad Bunny exists. Logan Paul exists. Johnny Knoxville on his one-off appearance at WrestleMania was even better. This fucking guy, man. In an interview on WGN Radio, Tony Khan thinks that AEW, they have the best women's wrestling in the world right now. Sure about that? I think right now across the board, everyone thinks this is by far the best wrestling in the history of AEW in the women's division, and I think we have the best women's wrestling in the world right now. The company, it's not going to get better if he keeps saying shit like this. Everyone thinks this is by far the best wrestling in the history of AEW in the women's division. Who? Who are you talking about? Yourself? I don't think you count Tony Khan. I don't think anybody else is saying this. Look, the women's division is deep over there, but a lot of them are showcased on Ring of Honor, and nobody fucking watches Ring of Honor. It's like, has he not watched the other fucking competition? Oh, but it's better than WWE. No, it's not. Just hilarious, dude. Now we've talked about, and also in an interview with Sports Illustrated, Tony Khan, he's open to Shane McMahon in AEW, and quote, I heard the rumor he might be interested. I never met Shane, but we have a lot of mutual friends. I have a lot of respect for him as an executive and a professional wrestler. He's always welcome in AEW. I mean, I don't think he'd wrestle. I think he could be like an authority figure. I don't know if I want to see him wrestle, but I wouldn't mind him as an authority figure. I love how he also sugarcoats like fan-made rumors. Oh, but yeah, this is gonna be a game changer, pal. Shane O'Mac in AEW, game changer, pal. Just kidding. That's just crazy to me. Like, he's not gonna be a fucking game changer. So WWE distributed over 16,000 tickets for a night, which I was talking about, 17,000 fucking tickets, which is wild. Oh yeah, that's all the wrestling I want to talk about here for this video. So until next time, have a lot. Peace. And I'll be back for the SmackDown review tonight.